As promised on the previous video, let's talk about COVID testing. Okay, before we start, if you're not subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button now. Alright, done? Today we're talking about the COVID test. One of the most important requirements in traveling is the COVID test result. It is required when traveling to most destinations. In the Philippines, a traveler is required to get the RT-PCR test, whether you're coming from a green list country, yellow list, or red list, and whether you're fully vaccinated or not. Antigen tests are not accepted. This is because antigen tests are known to be less accurate than RT-PCR tests, in that you can get a false positive or a false negative result. So, in arriving in the Philippines, you are required to get an RT-PCR test within 72 hours of your scheduled flight departure. There are countries, however, that accept antigen tests from incoming passengers. In particular, if you're in the Philippines and you're leaving for the United States, they will be accepting an antigen test for your travel. Please note though that test should be taken within 24 hours of departure. So let's again discuss traveling from the United States to the Philippines. Again, the current requirement is to have a negative RT-PCR test taken within 72 hours of your flight. There are a lot of free tests that are available in the United States. However, there seems to be an issue with the time it takes for the results to be delivered and also for the current availability for appointments. As an example, let's try to create an appointment here. Alright, so no appointments available. A week before my flight, I was able to book an appointment for a test 48 hours before my departure. I got this email after I set the appointment. It gave me information on what to bring, what time to come, and instructions on what to do during the appointment. Notice, however, the time frame the test results come out. Within 72 hours. True enough, I received the results within 72 hours, but past my flight departure. I also got this from Walgreens after my test and tried to check the patient portal. When I checked that page, it gave me the winter storm impact notice, where it says that the lab results may be delayed by disrupted FedEx operations. Fortunately, before my Walgreens appointment, I was in Tarzana, and I chanced upon this free walk-in COVID testing. Alright, so in the middle of Tarzana, I got a COVID-19 test, and it's gonna be a RT-PCR test. I swabbed myself. So I was asked to cough 5 times into my mask. I was given a cotton bud, like the long one, so I could swab the inside of my cheek. 5 seconds on the left, 5 seconds on the right, and then 5 seconds by the throat. She says if I gag a little, I'm giving her good results. So I didn't gag, but okay. And then I put that swab on a test tube, and she says I'm gonna give you the result in 48 hours by email. So yeah, and it's free. Sure enough, while I was lined up and doubtful but almost ready to pay $120 for an RT-PCR test that I'm supposed to get the results for 2 hours before my flight, from a company that said online that they can provide an RT-PCR test result in 3 to 5 hours for $109, I got the results from the Tarzana free COVID testing site. This is why it's important to know how soon you can take the test. So I made this graph for you. Yes, I made it. You're welcome. So this graph is for those who are confused with the timing. So let's discuss it quickly. For example, your flight is on Sunday 11 o'clock a.m. Saturday 11:01 a.m. is within 24 hours of your flight. Friday 11:01 a.m. is within 48 hours of your flight. Thursday 11:01 a.m. is within 72 hours of your flight. Any test taken between Thursday 11:01 a.m. up to your flight date is valid. Before Thursday 11:01 a.m., those would be past 72 hours and those would be invalid. So the earliest time for you to take a test is Thursday 11:01 a.m. So with that being said, if you're looking to get free tests, you should book an appointment about 2 weeks before your flight so you can get a schedule for the RT-PCR test as soon as you're within that 72-hour window before your flight. Or you can keep an eye out for free COVID walk-in tests where you can take the test as soon as you are within that 72-hour window before your flight. Alternatively, if you are desperate because your test has not come out yet and it's almost your flight, you do have paid options which will cost about $100 to $150 for results within 24 hours and about $250 for results within the hour. I don't think we want to spend that much, so plan ahead. That's all I have for you today. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button, and if you found this video to be helpful, please subscribe to the channel. If you have questions or suggestions or anything you want to say, please feel free to put it in the comments. This is the Filipina Experience. I'm happy you watched.